Hey there, I'm Tyler Lunsford, and you're watching a review of Richard Viles and Benny Chickering's Lux. What is up, you beautiful people? My name is Tyler Lunsford, and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. Now, if you're new here, then definitely please consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at my past reviews. Now, like I said, if you are new here, totally, thank you for stopping by, and you don't have to spend 5 to 10 minutes of your time with me, so thank you for that, because I understand you're busy, I'm busy, everybody's busy, but you're choosing to spend your time with me, and I really appreciate that, and I want you to know it. So thank you so much for being here, and I'm excited to be reviewing Lux today, which is a really cool project, I guess you could say, because it's more than one effect on there. There's actually 3 different tricks that we're going to be talking about today, so let's get right into it. First off, let's start out by talking about what actually is the Lux project. Well, it's a really cool project put out by Richard Viles and Benny Chickering, and on this project you're going to learn 3 different routines. The 3 different routines you learn all deal with the Hofzinser principle, and I'll talk about them real quick. The first one is H2, which is a card that changes in the spectator's hands without her letting go, and it really does change. Another one is a card that changes 3 times while in the spectator's hands, and the final one, which is Benny Chickering's addition to this, is the moving Hofzinser, which is a really cool moving pips effect, but it happens really cool. It basically happens in the light. What do I mean by moving Hofzinser? Well, that's the video that you're watching right now on the screen. Patrick Kuhn actually performed this and posted it on his Instagram. That's the effect that he was doing out of this package. Let's talk about what you'll be receiving if you decide to purchase this. Well, you'll be getting the 3 gimmick cards it requires to do these 3 effects. Now, they were all handcrafted by Benny Chickering. If you don't know who he is, I had a Live with Lunsford episode. He's a gimmick builder and a magic creator, and he has some crazy cool ideas. And I'll even link my live Q&A that I did with him in the description down below if you'd like to check that out. Now, he handcrafts all these cards, like I said, and he is a master gimmick builder, so you know the quality of these 3 cards that you're getting are going to be fantastic. You also get written instructions for the 3 different routines inside of the package. Now that you know what Lux is and what you receive, let's talk about some more questions you may have, such as how difficult is Lux to perform? Well, all 3 different routines are pretty easy to do. They all use basic sleight of hand, so if you've picked up a pack of cards before and you know basic sleight of hand moves, then you can do all 3 of these effects. How are the angles when it comes to performing any of these routines? The angles are great. You should be able to do these 360 degrees surrounded for the most part. Now, when I say that, I do want you to take into account that this is the Hofzinser principle, which is, the transparent card. So it's meant to be performed with people on one side of the card, so it is angle proof for the most part, but when you're actually showing them the card in the light, you probably want them to just be on one side of the card, so you might want to limit your audience to just be in front of you. That would make it easier, but besides that, the angles are pretty good on this. Is there any DIY or anything you have to build when you get this package? No, everything comes ready to go out of the package. You don't have to build a thing. They all come ready assembled and handcrafted. The only thing you'll have to do is set up each trick whenever you want to perform it, and that just means make sure you have the gimmicks on you inside of your deck and know what order the cards need to be in. Are these cards examinable? No, the cards are not examinable because that would kind of give away the secret to most of the effects, so no, your spectators cannot handle these cards. Are there any negatives when it comes to performing Lux? Honestly, probably the biggest negative is that the cards aren't examinable. You can't actually hand these out or anything like that because they'd probably find out what's going on. Now, if you want to work it into a routine where you can hand them out and that's part of the story is the way the cards look, then you can do that. But the moving Hofzinser, you definitely cannot hand that one out. What are the positives about the Lux project? I absolutely love that they included 3 different gimmicks for these effects. I think that you're really getting your money's worth when you pay for this project. It's a great price for what you're getting. Another thing, I love the visual on the moving Hofzinser, and I just love the Hofzinser principle in general. I think that you can do a lot of cool things with these, and you're not limited to just the routines they include. With these gimmicks that they provided, you can let your creativity kind of be unleashed and come up with some own routines using these same gimmicks. Now, the gimmicks you receive will be coming in a red rider back design, so just be prepared for that. Hopefully those are the cards you use because that's what you'll be receiving. What does this retail as? Well, it currently retails as $25 US, and is that a fair price? Absolutely, that's a fair price. You should definitely be willing to pay $25 for this. I would have even priced it at $30 just because there's so much stuff you get with it, because for $30 you'd be paying $10 for each routine. So when you're paying for $25 and you get 3 routines with this, you're paying less than $10 per gimmick card and the routine itself, which I really like. So yeah, definitely you're getting your money's worth with all the stuff you get for this. What would I give this out of 10? I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. The reason it's getting docked to point is because the cards aren't examinable, but I do like this project. I think there's really cool things you can do with these cards, so I wanted to give it a good rating. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. If you'd like to purchase the Lux project, the link for it is in the description down below. Now also in the description is a link to my Instagram page. There you can follow me on Instagram at TylerLunsfordMagic. There I post all sorts of behind the scenes, Q&As, sneak peeks. You can ask me questions. I'd be happy to answer anything about the products I review, so definitely reach out if you have any questions. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you to Benny Chickering for allowing me to have this product so I could do the review for you beautiful people out there. So thanks once again, and hopefully I'll see you in another review that I post sometime soon. See ya!